All right, let's talk about cryptocurrency mining. It's this incredible space where you can be a part of the whole crypto revolution. But, and this is a big but, it is packed with some serious challenges. So, how do you take something that feels like a total gamble and turn it into a real strategy? Let's dig in.
And that really gets to the heart of it for anyone thinking about starting. When you go it alone, are you basically just buying a lottery ticket, hoping for that one massive win against some pretty insane odds? Or is the whole solo mining thing just a lost cause from the get-go in today's world?
So, check this out. This table really lays out the dream of solo mining versus the tough reality. I mean, the dream is awesome, right? Easy, passive income, you're your own source of crypto, and it's a simple setup. But the reality? Yeah, that's a different story. It's super volatile, meaning you could literally earn zero for months. You need some serious technical chops to even get started, and the upfront cost for the right hardware, it can be absolutely massive.
And here's why. For networks like Bitcoin, it is just hyper-competitive. You're not just mining in your basement, you're up against a massive global network of incredibly powerful machines. The chance that your little solo rig solves the puzzle first to get that reward is, well, it's tiny. The odds are just completely stacked against you as an individual.
Okay, so if flying solo is such a long shot, what do you do? Well, this is where the old saying, power and numbers comes into play. And it leads us to a really smart solution, the mining pool.
So, what in the world is a mining pool? Think of it like a team. It's a whole bunch of individual miners from all over the planet who all agree to pool their computing power, their hash rate, together. And the goal is super simple. Work as a team to give everyone a much, much better shot at winning.
The whole idea is really just like a lottery pool at the office. If you buy one ticket, your chances are pretty slim. But if you and 100 other people all throw in some cash to buy 100 tickets together, suddenly your group's chance of winning just skyrockets. A mining pool uses that exact same logic. It's simple, but it's powerful. So how does it actually work in practice? Well, it's basically a three-step dance. First, everyone collaborates, contributing their processing power to the pool. Second, all that shared effort adds up to a huge amount of power, which seriously boosts the odds of solving a block. And third, the best part, when the pool wins, the reward gets split up fair and square among all the members. So instead of waiting forever for one huge payout, you get this nice, steady stream of smaller, more consistent rewards. Now, that basic idea of a mining pool is great, but things have evolved. What if you could get all those benefits without any of the technical headaches? This is where a managed model comes in, and it's a real game changer. It shifts you from being a hands-on hobbyist to more of a strategic investor. So this leads to the big question for you, personally. When you're thinking about where to put your time and money, what's the real difference between trying to do it all yourself versus joining a professionally managed pool? Let's actually break that down. And this table just makes it crystal clear. I mean, look at revenue. Solo mining is a total roller coaster, super volatile. A managed pool, on the other hand, is designed from the ground up for consistent, predictable income streams. And it's not just about the money. For solo mining, you need to know your stuff technically. With a managed pool, zero technical expertise is required from you. The whole model is built to get rid of all the big hurdles, the high upfront cost, the personal risk, and how hard it is to scale up. And this quote from GlobalConsultant just hits the nail on the head. It's all about transforming the highly uncertain practice of solo mining into a stable, managed investment. It's a totally different mindset. You're not gambling anymore. You're participating in a professional operation.
Okay, so if this managed approach is sounding good, you're probably thinking, all right, how complicated is this to get into? Well, the whole point is that it's designed to be a completely hands-off path for you, the partner.
Let's be super clear here. This is not about you going out and buying hardware or messing with software configurations or worrying about electricity bills and cooling fans. No way. The experts handle all that technical stuff. Your role isn't a technician. It's a partner. It's just a partnership.
And the process to get started is broken down into 3 super simple phases. First, you have a consultation and sign the agreement. Next, you fund your account and give them your crypto wallet address for the payouts. That's it on your end. Their team then activates your share of the mining power. And finally, you just sit back, track the performance on a private dashboard, and get your automated payouts. It's clean, simple, and totally efficient.
So let's pull this all together. What does this path really offer you at the end of the day? It's all about changing the entire game of how you participate in crypto mining. So to recap, the key benefits of this kind of partnership are pretty obvious. You get predictability in your revenue, you have zero technical requirements, none, your capital is used way more efficiently on top-tier hardware, the risk is managed by professionals, and you can scale your investment up or down whenever you want. It's that easy.
And really, this is the bottom line. A managed mining pool partnership gives you access to the kind of efficiency that, until recently, was really only for huge institutional players. But you get all of that without having to deal with any of the mind-numbing complexity.
So that leaves us with one final thought for you to chew on. In a world where going it alone means facing some pretty overwhelming odds, could a smart managed partnership be the actual key to unlocking your crypto future?